All right. Hey, everybody. Let me see. I want to not monitor myself so much. Can I do that? Yup. Boom. My monitor is turned off, but you should be hearing music in the background, for one. And then you should be hearing my voice. If there's a problem, somebody let me know. But I think it's all good. Earlier, I was doing episodes and I thought I had music playing, but I didn't. So I was like actually responding to music and it wasn't actually playing. So I just looked like a crazy person. I watched a couple episodes back. But you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you just look like a crazy person. So today I'm going to answer a question from one of my friends about Sandlers SNL and what I thought about it. This is actually a weird time because, like, as an entertainer, like, I have a production company. I have a small team, and one thing that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like keep them employed and keep paying them, and so I'm trying to come up with innovative ways to like keep things going. And so it's hard. I mean, and if you've got ideas about how to do that, let me know. We did actually have a good thing last week. I had NYC Talent Show, which is my open stage, and I actually did that online, and we had like over 6,000 people watch last week. So we're going to do it again this week on Sunday. So if you guys have time, please check it out because it's awesome. NYC Talent Show. All right. So, but I got to tell you, it is hard. It is hard to try and keep people employed. It is a crazy time right now because there's a virus. All right. So let's talk about this question, which actually came from my friend Diane Langan. She wanted to know what I thought of the last SNL with Sandler, the one that Sandler was on, his most recent one. The funny thing is, I'll tell you what, I didn't even see it. And there's a reason I didn't see it. The reason I didn't see it is because one time, me and my performing partner, his name is Colton Dunn, we were in a two-person improv and sketch group called Charlie Slide Tackle. Now, if you don't know who Colton Dunn is, he is actually currently on Superstore on NBC. Hold on, let me show you a picture of Colton Dunn, if I may. I'm going to look him up here, and then I'm going to bring up his images by clicking on the screen share. Boom, you're going to see who Colton Dunn is right now. There he is, Colton Dunn. Okay, so Colton Dunn and I used to be in a two-person improv group called Charlie Slide Tackle. And then the reason this does make sense as to why I don't know what Adam Sandler did on SNL. It makes 100% sense. So Colton and I were in a two-person improv group called Charlie Slide Tackle. And we performed at like Caroline's. We did like a bunch of crazy shows. And we once were brought in by, at the time, his name was Lucian Holt. He was the owner of the comic strip. And so we were brought into the comic strip in the upper west side of... Is it in the upper west side? The comic strip's in the upper west side or the upper east side? I think it's the upper west side of New York, Manhattan. So we're brought to the comic strip to perform for Adam Sandler's production company because they were like looking for new talent. And Colton is half black, half white, and I am full black but an albino. So we do jokes about our experience, and we started performing. And we were doing our bits, which like normally just like kill. They totally kill. However, there were people in the audience who were just like not having it. They were just like they started heckling us, and we were doing sketches, and like when you're doing sketches, it's impossible to respond to hecklers. And so we just started to bomb hard in front of people from Adam Sandler's production company. And here's the thing, we thought we were a shoo-in. We thought we were a shoo-in because, one, we were funny. Two, Colton and I were really good friends with Nick Swartzen, who was already in with Adam Sandler's production company. But we bombed so hard that none of that mattered. And because I am petty, I never went back to watch anything that Adam Sandler did. So like anytime Adam Sandler had a movie, I just didn't even care. I did go see Uncut Gems. It was pretty good. Although I did think that there was a problem with Uncut Gems. I'll talk about that in just a second. I'll talk my review of Uncut Gems. Hey, what's up, Taj? How you doing? Yeah, threw you up on screen. Let me give you my review of Uncut Gems right now. In fact, I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about right now. And by the way, you guys can ask about anything you want to, but right now I'm going to talk about my review of Uncut Gems. Review. Cut Gems. Boom. By the way, this is some dope ass software. So here's my review of Uncut Gems. All right. I saw the movie Uncut Gems and I really did like it, but the part that I disliked was how much they punished the audience at the end of the movie. So, by the way, if you haven't seen Uncut Gems, I'm about to do some spoilers, okay? So I'm trying to give you a warning right now that there's a spoiler coming up. If you guys don't want it to be spoiled, then click away if you don't want spoilers. But right now, you guys, boom, spoilers coming your way. All right, so in Uncut Gems, the character played by Adam Sandler, at the end of the movie, he's shot, okay, in the face, and he dies. And I felt like the movie was so much about his experience, like we were seeing the movie mostly from his point of view, that everything that happens, like once he's shot, and then all the stuff that happens after he's shot it's not telling his story anymore because he's dead. And so it's not from his point of view anymore. The whole movie's from his point of view, and then at the end of the movie, they just linger to punish the audience. Like he dies, his friend dies, his girl's. It's just like they linger and punish the audience. And maybe that was the point of the movie. Maybe the point of the movie was like, if you are this type of person, this is the type of world you're going to leave behind. I didn't think that was the case. I was just mad because Uncut Gem punished the audience, which it shouldn't have done. What do you guys have to do today? I'm going to tell you what I have to do today, and then talk for a little bit, and then I'm going to leave. Here's what I got to do today. Today, basically, I am working on more projects with my production company and like kind of trying to push them over the line because we have things that were like in different states. I have a couple of documentaries that I'm working on. I'm actually working on the trailer for one of them. One of our documentaries, which I can't tell you about, unfortunately, but it's really cool. And when the trailer is done, I will show as many people as I can. But basically, we're at the point right now with one of our projects where we have investors who want to give us money, but in order to get that money, we have to put together like a kick-ass trailer so that the investors, it's never like one person who says, here's your money. It's usually like a group of people or a company or whatever. So basically, we have to put together a trailer so that when they take it back to their company and they're pitching it to the people in their company, that they have something that they can show people and be like, hey, this is awesome. In fact, that's one of the things about pitching that That's one of the things about pitching that a lot of people don't think about is when you pitch to somebody at a company, their job is to turn around and pitch to everyone else in their company. And if you give them good materials to pitch to everyone else in their company, then your pitch will go farther. If you don't give them good materials, then you are stunk. Anyway, I believe I've answered the question too thoroughly as to why, what I thought of Adam Sandler's SNL. I didn't see it, so I didn't think anything of it. Remember, you guys, I'm going to be out here every day answering questions, whether you like it or not, because this is how we roll. It's coronavirus time, y'all. This is how we roll. Wait a second. Oh my god, I was actually about to sign off, but there's actually one more thing that I want to show you. I found this really funny thing. Hold on. Here we go. This is actually something that you can find online. This is one of the funniest things I found this morning. Okay, so someone basically, what they did was they posted outside their house, they posted a sign, okay, and the sign basically says that, like, you know, like this, it's a silly walk zone. So like, you have now entered the jurisdiction of the Ministry of Silly Walks. And so basically they put this sign outside their house, and then they set up a camera to watch when people walk by. Watch this. This is really funny. I love this. Check out this lady, and she sees the sign. Is that a lady? What? Yep. Oh, there we go. Nice. Nice silly walk. Good stuff. All right, here we go. And here comes another silly walk. Oh, come on. I wonder how they did this. Like, did they just leave a camera running all day? Or did they have a camera that like goes on when there's motion? Nice. Awesome. All right, here's another silly walk. Boom. Here we go. I wonder where these guys are. I bet you could find out where they are if you were like really good at detective work from what we see here. Nice silly walk. I think this is one of my favorites coming up right here. Yeah, because it has a little kid in it. And apparently this whole family is like doing silly walks, and this kid is just like goes for it. But then the kid is like, let's go to the house. And the parents are like, no. Let's not go to the house. Let's just do a silly walk like we had planned normally. Normalized silly walks. Is that it? Oh, this is more. Oh, here we go. And boom. Silly walk. That's fine. And a skip. Way to go, white people. I'm just kidding. It has nothing to do with the race. It's easy to insult people by race. I don't know if you know that. The entire United States does. Those Ring doorbells can record that. I don't know what that means. A Ring doorbell? Oh, this person is doing this? Oh, there. Oh, there. Nice. Is a Ring doorbell like a thing basically where someone just oh wait, I get it. It's like a camera that's on a doorbell. But if they didn't ring the doorbell, does it just record all the time though? Taj, do you even know? More silly walks. Here we go, everybody. Silly walks are not going to get old. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I love. Yeah, Taj, those Ring doorbells. I don't know what the Ring doorbell is. Juno Tippa says, making fun of white people is just good fun. And Juno is white. Aren't you white, Juno? Yeah, so you're all good. Yeah. I don't know what you're responding yeah to, but whatever it is, Taj. Let's go. Oh, more silly walks. You guys, I'm not going to stop until we see all of these silly walks on this article in Nerdist. I love that they posted a sign for people to silly walk by their house. I think enough people don't just do things just because they're goofy. Things make me happy when I know that I'm putting something out there that people are just going to discover and is just going to make them have fun. All right, any more silly? Oh, this keeps on giving, you guys. Look at these silly walks. If you're just tuning in, what we're looking at is somebody posted a sign outside their house that says, you have to silly walk by my house, basically. And people are silly walking by their house. Oh, that's the end of it, everybody. It records motions. Ah, thanks, Taj. I get it. It does record motions. Does anybody have any interesting plans for today? Or are they all just sitting in your house waiting for the government to say it's okay, or that we're going to be in our houses forever? What are your plans? My plan today is hopefully to get some more stuff done and get my people paid. I was talking with my wife recently about like how hard it is mentally to think about people who depend on you. Like, for instance, if I close the doors to my company, there are people who are depending on me to like give them money that it would really, really suck for. I mean, when the pandemic hit, I was actually just at the beginning of like really like pushing my company into fast forward and making it grow. When the pandemic hit, I was like the show that we made, what's the name of the show? The Great Fantasy Debate. So we had just made this show called The Great Fantasy Debate for Facebook Watch and Penguin Random House. It's like this comedy game show. And we were like ready for it to launch, but then the pandemic hit. And so the launch was postponed and didn't go the way that we thought it was going to go. What is this? This thing just like popped up on my screen. I don't need this right now. Yeah, so we weren't ready to go we were ready to go, and then the pandemic hit, and then so like the launch of this Facebook Watch show that I had produced and directed wasn't as big as we thought it was going to be. And one thing that it would have helped is like when I had this show come out, I would be able to say, hey, I've got this show from Facebook Watch. Hey, why don't you buy another show from me, other large companies? And everything just slowed down. I watch videos on knot theory and higher dimensional to lower dimensional modeling theory. I don't even know what that is. I'll be Googling it later, though. Thank you, Juno. I'll be Googling it to find out. So before I go, why don't I just show you guys the trailer for the show, because at least you'll get to see it right there. Right now, the show is out, and I think like the marketing arm isn't as strong as it could be. Hold on. Great Fantasy Debate trailer. I think I can actually give you guys the feed from Google Chrome. Boom. So now you should be able to hear it. Check it out. Let me see if I can get it all here ready to play for you. Guys, here it is. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to pause it, bring it back. Where's the audio thing that makes the audio come out? Oh, there we go. Boom. Here we go. Okay. Here's the trailer, everybody. Please enjoy.
Should not own dragons.
There have been 4 movies telling us how to train these things, and we still don't know how.
The Great Fantasy Debate. Finally, answers to the biggest questions in fantasy.
Empire? Yeah. Working toilets? Or rebellion?
No dress code. It's casual Friday every day.
Wow, just wow.
Authors.
To the left is the Misty Mountains.
Comedians.
You're out of toilet paper.
Sandworms.
So I can't have my sandworm friends over now. I don't want to be that person.
Let's meet our debaters.
The best fantasy vacation is Discworld. Have you ever heard of Rimfall?
Here.
Let's discuss the acromantulas.
Everyone at Rob Stark's wedding was brutally killed.
What are the odds of that happening twice?
The Great Fantasy Debate.
What's his name?
Dumbledore.
Albus Dumbledore.
And if you've never heard of that, it's because that they have not been promoting it heavily. But it's just like a good basic idea, and it's a funny show, and the execution is pretty good, but actually the execution is great. I mean, I am saying, because I did it myself, I mean, I think the execution is great. But it's not out there as much as I'd like because, you know, pandemic. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Probably see you tomorrow. Hit me up online. Goodbye.